How are you doing? My name is Grady George. Just a quick update here. First of all, I've been doing these at the Tubi review videos. If you haven't checked them out, please check them out. I put a lot of work into them, but they're really not for my main audience here. I understand that. Like, I don't have like a movie fan audience. I have to find those people to come subscribe. That's something I'm working on right now, and if you don't like it, I apologize, but there are going to be more interviews. In fact, I'm working on a shit ton of interviews right now, and because of that, I've decided to curtail my live streaming for the time being. I'm not really sure of the status of Drizzle Live. Drizzle has expressed to me that he only wants to do it like twice a month or once a month, and even then he doesn't know. So it's like one of those things where if I hear from him, he feels like he spontaneously wants to do a show. Maybe I would do one. I'd probably still do it, but in that regards, I can't really develop it or work on it if I don't know when we're going to do it, because by that show we talk about IP2 news and stuff like that. So anything I pre-produced would be old by the time we did it, and really it's kind of become just kind of like me and Drizzle. Like, well, it's just kind of become Drizzle just like yelling at me. You know what I mean? I think he's getting more opinionated about some political issues. Like, and that's good for him if that's what he's into. I just don't know. Like, sometimes I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but that's just where that is. And since I like to play devil's advocate on the show, I think he kind of sees me as a composite of everyone in the chat. But I mean, we had talked, before we started the show, that he wanted to have the kind of show where we just kind of, because his kind of humor is we just kind of like rip on each other, mildly, like not any kind of real beef, you know what I mean? Which is what I'm thinking. But also, you got people like he's saying one thing, you got people in the chat saying another thing, and I kind of take on their role, and I'll ask them about it, or I'll say, oh yeah, like I'll take their side or whatever. But from the start, I thought he thought that that's what we were doing. I'm kind of challenging him. He's going to explain why those people are wrong or whatever, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Lately, it seems like he's harboring some kind of. I mean, I don't think he hates me, but I think he is pissed at me about something that happened, and I don't. And I think it's something I said to him. And the fact of the matter is, like, when I think about what it could possibly be, there's all kinds of shit that comes to my head. Because I have said a lot of bad things to Drizzle, but he's said a lot of bad shit to me too. That's just what we do. But there was something particular I think I said to him that upset him, and I don't know, maybe. And I could also be totally wrong about that. That's just maybe that's just my perception. I don't know, but I mean, he did tell me I said something that really pissed him off, and he does kind of bring up something I've said quite a bit, and so, and he won't really tell me what it is. So, I mean, it happened. It kind of happened. Well, I don't even want to go into it. It doesn't even matter, because like whatever it was, I'm sure I didn't mean it. Because I like Drizzle, and I am supportive of his endeavors, and even me trying to press him to stream and stuff, it's just because I feel like he has a lot of potential in that doing that. So that's the only reason why I even try. But besides the fact that I am ending live streaming for a while, I do have a live streaming event planned for July 29th at 11 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm very excited about that. We're going to do a mini Manson birthday extravaganza show right here on the Grady George channel, and I think what that's going to entail is it's going to kind of like be kind of like a live birthday concert coming out of his apartment, I think. So I think, I hope that his neighbors are okay with the start time. But it should be really fun. I have some time to work on it, and I'm going to try to like really make it badass. And I think we're going to have a part where you can call in to wish Minnie a happy birthday, and I might have TTS going during the concert part if you do want to make donations. But I'm not sure about that yet. I have to look into some things. And that's also up to Minnie. I don't know if he wants that going on or not. But that's up to him, because any donations would go to him for his birthday. So, that's why I want to do it. But, he's got an Amazon wish list and some other things if you do want to give him a birthday gift or something. But it should be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm going on a 40-day fast tomorrow, so that means my live daily update will begin. Well, I say live, but I'll probably upload it, just because when I do live stuff, no one ever goes back and looks at the live videos. I'm not really sure how they deal with that in the algorithm, but like all my uploads, like even today, like the first video I ever posted, still gets a view every now and then, but my live stuff, the minute I turn it off, it never seems to get any more views. So I was thinking about doing the daily updates for my fasting live, but it's probably just better if I upload it because they're not very long. They're like 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to start doing that. The first update will probably be a day after tomorrow, and I'll be doing that for 40 days. And still working on Grady TV interviews. And my goal, by curtailing the live streaming, it's going to give me more time to work on my uploads. And I'm basically making a big glut of Grady TVs and a big glut of At the Tubis. And there's another show I'm working on, which will also be an upload, probably every couple of days. But it's called The News Askew. And I will be looking at like really fucked up like local news stories. There's always like some super fucked up local news story like no one's talking about nationwide. We got one here going on in Houston where this guy who's over 18 supposedly has been fed a diet of psychedelic mushrooms and by his mother. And she's kept him locked away for a long time, and I think there's some kind of allegations of some kind of incestual relationship going on too. It's really fucked up, and they're like Hispanic people, but for some reason the kid wanted Quanell X, who's a local Black Panther activist or something, like not Black Panther, but Nation of Islam. He's like a Nation of Islam activist locally. The guy told the cops he wanted to talk to Quanell X, and he's gotten involved. So, and the guys actually went home. He was released to go home with his mother, and Quanell X is all upset with the police department, but they're like, the guy's over 18 and he wanted to go home with the mom. And the guy's calling Quanell X or something, saying that he's being held hostage still. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's a crazy news story. So I think that one's going to be my first one where I just kind of like edit up the daily news clips about it and like talk about it a little bit in a tight little maybe 10, 15 minutes on the story. And it gave me the idea to do like a regular series like that because I like to read local news stories and they're usually not around me, but I have to tell you there's like an incredible amount of local news here that should probably be national news because it's so fucked up. But I think even locally they try to bury it because it's like people just don't want to talk about it, you know. So there's some really fucked up shit going down out there, and I think I want to like document that for my channel. But anyway, till then, you guys take it easy. I will see you next time. Bye.